Good evening, everyone. It's Saturday, the 5th of October, 2019. I'm presently not far from my workplace because I went to install my tablet support, which I will take a picture on Monday. Right now, my tablet is right here, and not in the field of vision, but it's right there. Not bad. 10-inch tablet as a personal GPS. Really good. I'm really happy with it. And I just hope my plan of having the company pay for it will actually works. Because the whole idea is I'm going to use that for work most of the time. Taking my emails and communication and everything. Because when I started working there, it was agreed that they would pay for my cell phone, but fortunately for them, my cell phone fees never exceeded the amount of time I use it during the month, nor the data. But as time goes by, I get more and more email during the day, and I cannot answer. It's really hard to answer an email on a cell phone. You want to type something very nice and something properly, and it's really stupid goddamn phone. Sorry about that. I just finished eating from Burger King, and it was extra salty. It was good though. Wasn't so bad at all. So I got some interesting communication from the forum in regard of time travel, and it's going to be very practical. I learned new things from those communications, and I really appreciate that. I'm really grateful for the effort somebody tried to send me and communicate to me, and that might just be my answer for the time control device, or the time controller. That was one of my major issues in regard to time travel, is to make a controller that's going to control times, that's going to guide the machine to where the destination needs to be. And today I didn't do much because I was very tired. This week I did 48 hours of work. This week I intend to take it easy, if possible, if it's going to be possible. But I made a video the other day and I deleted it because it wasn't conveying exactly what I wanted to say. And in regard to time travel, most people that really wants to time travel, it's because they want to escape this world. They've been hurt irreversibly. They've been hurt very deeply. They don't like this world. Everything is wrong with this fucking world. So people think that escaping to another timeline will solve the problems. I don't have a lot of problem with that. Better that than taking drug and destroying yourself. My main issue is if we go to other timelines, from where we are now to where we want to go, and the past or in the future, one thing you always have to remain conscious of is the germs and bacteria you carry today. Your immune system has built up to fight against that. But if you go to another timeline and the past or in the future, this is also a big risk that you're going to carry something that's going to affect people in the past that they don't have an immune system to fight against. Or in the future, there's going to be something over there that's going to affect you, and you want to have your immune system ready for that. So this is something I really want to talk about, is the risk of actually time traveling. The high risk, the tremendous amount of risk. Because a lot of people, they always romanticize the notion of time travel as safe and fun and romantic as what happened in Back to the Future. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Like I say, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. You're exposed to a lot of things when you're traveling through times, and you could go in the future, be exposed to a virus over there that everybody else has, and their immune system get used to it, or they got a shot to fight against it, but not you. And once you would be there, you would get that virus, and you would probably die instantaneously, terminating all your effort and your travel and your wish to travel. So before even considering physically traveling through times, we're gonna have to study time properly and thoroughly. Nikola Tesla, when he had his lab, he had what we call the time TV, and that was back in the early days of television and the early broadcasting. And he had a device that wasn't a cathodic screen, but it was more a similar vision of what Nostradamus saw. But Tesla was using the same technique, but with electrical means, magnetic, gravity, frequency, and electrical means. And he knew that what he was seeing through was a portal. It wasn't a TV, but that's what he called it. And he studied multiple timelines, and he really spent hours on end watching what was going in that world and trying to analyze. And he figured out later that at a later times that he could move that portal to other place in that time zone. And after, I think it was 2 years of watching through times, he chose a timeline and actually took a risk to go through it, knowing that he might not come back. And what he saw when he took the leap through the timeline to the time portal amazed him. And people claim that he died, but he did not die. He lived until very old age. He used the technology over there to help himself live longer. And I think that when he came back here, he was much older than people thought he was. We, in our future, in our near future, our present society, the way we live right now with capitalism and all these things and all that greed, this is going to come to an end very soon. I cannot say when, but it's going to come to an end very soon. But I don't mean soon as in 2-3 years from now. I mean soon, and I would be in my 74 to 80 years old when that's going to happen. But it's not going to be the first stage. When I mean the end of the world, I don't mean Earth collapsing and destroying and everything. Earth's going to be here for a long time. She's going to be fine without us for a very long time. What I mean is this society. And there's going to be many iterations of society, of the human race. And it's not going to be until 3527 that humanity is going to really shrink down to a small number, and it's going to be something very different from what we think society is going to be. They're gonna figure it out that at that point in space and time, that society's mistake can be corrected and not done again, and they're gonna put all the decision making into a supercomputer, and it's not gonna be a quantum computer. It's gonna be something much powerful, and it's gonna be able to do like whatever computer does. But they're gonna go back to a certain level of technology that was safe to human compared to what it is today. Because right now, this society was built up on control of others and the control of people, and they don't want people to have a free mind and be a free thinker. They try as they might to raise sheeps and dumbass and other things. Sorry for the camera. It's just that camera just can't focus jack shit on low lights. So anyway, so whatever dream you think that's gonna be in the future, in the far future, or far future, you better choose wisely and be prepared, because trust me, you don't know what to expect when it's going to become to disease, virus, and other things. For me, my romantic notion was I would go back in the past and create my own society by having wives and kids in one place, another wife and kid in another place, and so on and so on. But that would take a very long time. And but I would love to have like a secret society of my own, so that when the time comes, this secret society of mine would give myself the technology that I need to create time travel. And I think I would push it as far as to make me understand what truly the physics of it is, not just what I claim it to be and what I experience it to be. But what I can say is I'm gonna make more vlog about the danger of time travel in the near future. Today I just want to give thanks to everybody on the forum that actually helping me, and they're doing their best to help me progress into this. I really want to give them a good round of applause and thank you. I really appreciate it, even though it doesn't seem like it. I appreciate it a whole lot. Because remember, I work during the day, and there's a lot of things I don't have the time and energy to do. I'm stuck at a day job that I have to work and earn a living like everybody else. But other people's, I don't know, other people's don't work, they don't do it. I don't know, they have a lot of free times on their hand. I don't. I spend probably 3/4 of my day today resting from the rest of the week. I was so tired. And tomorrow, I just want to rest just as well because I'm tired. I work half my life working 6-7 days a week, working 2 jobs. You know, when you see the gray hairs I have on my head, on my chin, it's there for a reason. I'm beat up, you know. I worked a lot. So do keep that in consideration. But knowing what I know now, I think we're 3/4 of the way there now. Just one quarter of the things we need now, and then we'll be set up for production work and experimentation. It's going to be something else. But I'm gonna dedicate a lot of energy to the gravity field generators and the time controller. The more I talk about it, the more I envision what it is. And it's when inspiration that I get, it get me the workflow creating, the workflow going. So on that note, I'm going to wish you guys a good evening. I'll catch you on Monday.